And Chess Kenya President Bernard Wanjala says he has been impressed by the talent on display at the National School
Na mashindano ya taifa ya
Championship.
chess ya shule za upili yameanza rasmi hii leo katika shule ya wasichana ya Moi mjini Eldoret.
Hello, everyone who is moving kindly, we have our officials here, naomba utulivu. Tusogee tu hapa karibu na hii sauti, those boys who are there. Tusogee tu karibu so that we can see our officials. You know the chief arbiter of the day and everything has closed. Tafadhali, tupigia watu ambao wanakuja makofi tafadhali. Can you clap for them? Thank you. As they are coming, wakisogea karibu, tunawapigia makofi kabisa, tunaokoa muda. If you hear my voice where you are kindly, make a move na usonge mahali ambapo kipaza sauti hiki kina zungumzia. Now, without wasting much time, my name's Coach Obima from Branches Academy, that is in Kitale. And I have managed to be the MC of the day. So, without wasting much time, let me welcome Mr. Terence all the way. He's a very strong guy. Jamaa mfupi amekula mzuri, amekunywa maji ya chumvi kule Mombasa, and he's now in Eldoret. So, let me welcome him to introduce the CK official. Can you clap for Mr. Terence? Welcome so much.
Thank you, Mr. Obima. Kwa nafikiri Kitale hakuna chakula kutosha hivi, inaonekana. Anyway, I'm so happy to be here in the land of champions, and I think all of you are happy. Ama we are tuseme? Oye! Checkmate! Sawa. My name is Terence Chazima. I'm the Deputy Treasurer, Chess Kenya. Now we have here almost all our officials. 3 of them are missing. But let me begin. I think ladies first. Madam Chess, as she is known. Mama Chess. Rhoda. Lisa, she's our gender secretary. This is our able, the Dictionary of Kenyan Chess. Mr. Akairi himself, Mr. Kami, John, the secretary. This big man is big. Someone is bigger than me. Yeah, he's called Mr. Willie. He's our vice chairman. He's from Kisumu. And then Mr. Big Man himself. This is the man who has made it possible for you guys to be here. So please give a big applause for Mr. Chairman, Mr. Wajala. Alright, then we will talk a lot, but I can give a word.
Our colleagues who are here, the patrons of various schools who are present here, teachers, and Chess Kenya officials who are present. Good morning. Good morning, participants. First of all, this is a very important occasion for Chess Kenya to host you for the 2nd edition of Africa School Chess Championship, Kenya Schools Chess Championship, which will culminate in selection of a team that will represent Kenya in Africa schools in Liberia. First of all, I want to thank the patrons from various schools who on short notice they were able to organize you to ensure that all of you are here to participate in national finals. I also want to thank the regional coordinators, wherever you are, for the good job you did to ensure that you conduct the qualifiers and you are able to select the best participants who are meeting here. I want also to thank the Chess Kenya officials who have been helping to put up this event. It has not been easy. And of course the entire organizing committee who have been spending the sleepless nights to ensure that at least it is possible for you to participate. As you are aware, the participants, the best or the winners of this event watakuwa wanaenda wapi? Watakuwa wanaenda Liberia. And I hope you will be one of them. But if you are not, we also have next year, isn't it? So put your best. As the person who prayed said, you don't cheat. Senior, you play for your best so that you win on a fair ground. When you are a chess player, you must be fair. Our arbiters will ensure that they help you if there is a dispute, we have a fair decision. Sawa. Otherwise, for me, I don't have much because we are almost time where you are supposed to start. The best I can do is just to wish you all the best in the tournament and may the best win.
We are converging here at Moi Girls for Kenya Schools National Chess Championship, where we have registered players 1,867 as per the closing of the registration. We are having 213 schools. Children are coming from 213 schools. That means it's the highest number that we have ever registered. And from this event, we intend to select a team that will represent Kenya in Africa School Chess Championship that will happen later in the year in Liberia. We are hoping to see a very tough competition. We have just started the first round, and our hope is that we are going to have an exciting tournament. The competition is going to be extremely high, and we get the best who will be able to carry the Kenyan flag. For the last 3 months, players have been training, and they have been looking forward to this event, which happens every year. I'm glad that chess is growing very fast. I'm happy that the representation from here is coming from all parts of the country. That means at least almost every county is represented, and this is what we have always been looking forward to have. We have also Kenya National Championship coming up. We have also Mombasa Chess Championship coming up in October. So we have a tight calendar apart from this, what is happening.
Out of 8. I think with Eli and I don't know Coach Willie every time.
What's the name of your dad?
My dad is people picture and sometimes
So nice. That's so nice, huh?
Actually, my dad keeps on coaching me until I won this tournament.
What can you tell your dad?
I'm going to tell him thank you for coaching me.
And your mom?
And thank you for taking
Thank you very much. Go and say hi to your dad. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jamie Kanango, and I'm participating in the Kenya Schools Internal Chess Championship. I'm playing under 15 Open, and I finished the tournament with 7.5 points out of 8. My experience in the tournament was very nice. I played tough opponents. I did my best in solving day, and I appreciate everyone for participating so well. The arbiters have also done such a good job. And I'm looking forward for going to Eldoret this December.
Wow, thank you so much. My name is Ombima, or you can call me Daktari Ombima. Some call me Coach Braytons, which is still okay. I'm a CEO and founder of Great Chess Academy in Kitale, and also a developmental instructor and a trainer, a chess trainer in Kitale. I've really been into chess for a while now, since 2015. I remember my trainer was called Brian Kidula of Terran Chess Academy, and the other one of Nacha is called Steve Ouma. These are the guys who came in Kitale. They trained us, and they also made me now start taking chess so serious. Earlier on, I've been a player, I've been playing chess, but I never had that platform, and I really thank them for coming in and also giving me a platform. By the way, they inspired me, and that's why I'm doing chess. Currently, we are in the nationals. These are the nationals chess tournaments, which is taking place now, and the winners of these sessions, each category, we have under 7, under 9 category, under 13, under 11, under 15, and under 17. Each winner in all that category will be given an opportunity to represent not now Kenya, but the East African. Oh my God, that's so big. And the ground is really competitive. We have seen the games. We came here on Sunday. We have been here on Sunday. The game started on Monday yesterday. We played 2 sessions. Today we woke up early in the morning. The sessions began running at exactly 8. We started the clock. It has been so nice and wonderful. So far we have done 2 sessions, and we are remaining with the last sessions. I can see in my watch we have some few minutes to time, because the next session is just starting at 3, and it's really wonderful. The event has really been a blessing. We see 1,000 plus players, actually 2,000 plus players taking part in the same competition, which is growth and a plus in chess. It's a big win for us.
Advantage of chess?
Some of the advantages of chess, mostly some of the benefits, let me call them benefits. One advantage, but is that exposure you get in chess, interacting with the new countries. We've got players, by the way. Like in my region, we have players like Elizabeth Kasidi, who really enjoyed herself also in the country. She has enjoyed the benefits. And you see, chess Kenya is giving sponsorship, fully sponsorship, if I must say so. So chess has got some advantages. But some of the importance too in chess, it keeps learners with the skills of solving problems, identifying problems and solving problems. Actually, that is really good. Tactical opportunities in life, strategies. A child is able to strategize, identify a problem, strategies on how, and plan. By the way, it enhances good planning on how you're going to solve a certain problem. In mathematics, so it seems arithmetically, chess is a calculation. And you can see practice make it perfect. So far, we are seeing CBC coming in the country, and we're just going to integrate chess. So far, we are fighting. We're in the final stage of getting sponsorship, and the government now allowing chess fully to be taught in schools. We don't have a session specifically in our timetables in class, and that's where we are fighting. And I thank God, because Chess Kenya and Chess in Schools Kenya, they're really working together in cooperating to make sure that we also need to include chess as part of sports in schools.
Advice to parents out there?
Personally, so far I want to first congratulate my parents, and after congratulating my parents, I want to tell them that it's also important to support chess, because personally chess boosts the thinking of a child, reasoning capacity, solving problems, and it makes a child to be independent. So let them support children. Chess is not a game that I've seen, but there are some of the challenges we are facing in school. We realize that some of these teachers and parents don't want their children to play chess. They say when you play chess, inapoteza muda. Some of them, it leads to them to failing. That's a very negative maybe thought in chess. Chess is not that. Chess is really a vice versa, because we have seen results. Players who play chess, they are so genius, they are so smart, and they are so good. So I'll really urge my parents out there, let's keep on supporting. I know 50% are supporting chess, but the 50% that is remaining, kindly, I want to urge you. And I think maybe they're just waiting for the go-ahead of the government. As long as the government is going to look at that, because chess follows the rule of the sports in Kenya. They are working in conjunction with sports, means of sports, and it's really working good for us. So we are going to make sure that if they are going to give us support, us as trainers, because in my academy I've got a number, some of the players who are interested to come. And so far, because our parents are the big facilitators and the one who are sponsoring us and our big sponsors, maybe in a way they are not able. Alafu gharama ya maisha bwana, you can see. But if we can get a little support from the government, I think parents just need now to allow their children to play. And I know a good percentage have now realized the importance of chess, because chess is now no longer a sport in Nairobi, but it's a sport even in the village. My village in Kitale, a village in West Pokot. A child in West Pokot is now knows what chess is. A child in Kitale now knows what chess is. A child in Eldoret here, they know what chess is. and everywhere, all over. We started in Kaimosi, Mombasa, and you see, every year when you conduct the national event, we go different countries, different counties, and in those counties, we make sure we leave the place with our information and how important.
So where do you see chess in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, my friend, I can tell you, it's really growth. We have never registered a lower number ever since we started chess. Every now and then when you do this sport, anytime we conduct even on our regionals there, we see it. You see, just start from the grassroots. We have a good foundation actually gives a good results. And when you look at our regionals, population is so high, a good number is coming from the regionals. Like I'm talking about Rift Valley region, I'm from there. My academy alone, we are around 7 and 8 who have managed to be taken here. And the earlier on in Mombasa, I took only 4 in Mombasa. So 4 to 8, that's a double. You can see it has doubled. I'm just using a simple example. But in my region, the other time in Mombasa, we took a good number. And I can just give you a promise that this same round hapa in Eldoret, we have given a double number. So chess in the next 5 years, actually itakuwa kila mahali. It won't only be a Nairobi sport or a rich child sport. And that's why Chess Kenya has made it competitive. The first of every category, awe anatoka Nairobi, anatoka Kitale, anatoka wapi, they will be given an opportunity to represent East Africa and Africa in general, not even East Africa, Africa in general, in the chess competitions.
Anything else we need to add?
Yeah, maybe one thing I can say to the team that has that are going to make the champions of this place, because we have got some new players who have emerged. Because chess is so competitive, as I told you. We have some new players who have emerged, and they are also going to represent our country. So I just want to tell each and every parent that it's possible, because there is a player who has been dominating a certain category, but they are now, I'm sure they have been thrown out. And you can see that in our records. Read our book so well. They're there. So I just want to wish them success, by the way, as they go and represent our country. And as we also conclude the event, I want to wish each and every person success, the team that will be representing us in Africa. And then lastly, maybe I want to thank Chess Kenya, by the way. And they have really played their part. They have really played a big role. They have really improved in so many sections. Accommodation, receiving, discipline-wise, security, and all that. And then lastly, the institution that is hosting us, that is Moi Girls, Eldoret, and Chebisas, they're also doing a good job. And we want to appreciate them for the good job that they have done. Giving us such a facility to host our event, it's not something small. And I want to say thank you so much.